One of the things that I think is unique for us as what we're able to offer with the Dekker team is the ability to actually have an overview of the entire city.
Absolutely.
Most realtors specialize in a particular area, which has some merit and some value certainly, and yet for a military family moving in or anybody relocating to a city, if you haven't lived here before and if you don't have a lot of people or friends that have, well, and even if you have friends that have, they will tell you that the neighborhood they live in is the neighborhood for you. And that's not always the case.
Right.
Because just because somebody's chosen the neighborhood for their reasons, that doesn't mean they're the same as your reasons.
Exactly.
And so I'm sure you had friends and people you knew that said, you must live in Orleans.
Yes.
And others that said, you must live in Osgood. Oh, you must live in Westboro.
Yep.
No. Absolutely, you must live in Canada.
Absolutely,
or ought
that's
to be
so
Barhaven.
happened. That's so
And so
happened.
you really need to have somebody that can say to you, what is it you're looking for? And understand the complexities and the simplicities, just what's in each community.
Yes.
And so what we've been blessed to be able to do is really have a handle on the entire city. So whether it's in Castleman or Rockland, which is on our east side of Ottawa, or whether it's Dunrobin, Constance Bay, rural Canada, downtown, Chesterville, Winchester, and everything in between. I'm kind of listing a fair number of the outlying communities, and certainly all the in-town ones, the suburban areas within the Greenbelt, outside of the Greenbelt, village life, rural life, farm property, all of that. We actually have an understanding. So one of the conversations I remember having with you, and I have with all of my folks that are moving in from out of town, as do all our team members, is the question about what is it that you can see yourself living in? What kind of community?
Right.
And then we always discuss price point. What's the price point that's comfortable? And so you would have pre-approvals before coming in.
Yes.
So that's something we would ask of all of our buyers, is that they actually know what price range they ought to be purchasing in or they're comfortable in, because often the banks will give us more money than we're comfortable with.
Yes.
Not
Absolutely.
always. Sometimes
But it
we're
does
right
happen.
at the cusp of what we can afford. However, the majority of the time we would encourage our clients to purchase less than they can actually afford, because that gives you margin, that allows for increase in interest rates and change in family situation if somebody's at working now and wants to start staying home, those kinds of things.
Yep.